Once upon a time, in a picturesque town nestled in the mountains, there was a community that prided itself on its perfect appearance. The houses were orderly, the lawns perfectly manicured, and the residents always had a smile plastered on their faces. Everything seemed wonderful on the surface, but underneath it all, there was a darkness lurking. Despite the facade of happiness, the townspeople were plagued by a deep sense of anxiety and fear. They felt like they were constantly being watched, judged, and criticized for any perceived imperfection. Any deviation from the norm was met with harsh judgment and ostracization. One day, a new family moved into town. They were different from the others, with their unkempt lawn and their children playing in the mud. The townspeople immediately began to gossip and whisper, spreading rumors about the newcomers and their strange behavior. But as time went on, the new family began to see through the facade that the townspeople had constructed. They realized that behind the smiles and perfect appearances, there was a deep sense of unhappiness and discontentment. The pressure to conform and pretend that everything was fine was crushing the spirits of the residents. The new family decided to take a stand. They spoke out against the oppressive culture of perfection, urging their neighbors to embrace their true selves and reject the facade of happiness. Slowly, but surely, the townspeople began to open up and share their true feelings of anxiety, fear, and sadness. As the community came together to support one another and embrace their imperfections, the town began to transform. No longer bound by the need to pretend that everything was fine, the residents began to find true happiness and peace in their authenticity. And so, the town that was once hell became a place of true connection and acceptance, where everyone could be themselves without fear of judgment or criticism. And they lived happily ever after, knowing that it was okay to not be fine, as long as they had each other.